In the quaint town of Tenebris, the sun's descent into the horizon marked a peculiar phenomenon. As the light faded, shadows detached from their owners, assuming lives of their own. These dark entities roamed freely, their existence a closely guarded secret known only to the townsfolk. The streets emptied as dusk descended, and the shadows began their nocturnal adventures. They congregated in alleys, sharing whispers and tales of the day's events. The wind carried their murmurs, weaving a fabric of mystery that shrouded the town. In one such alleyway, a shadow named Umbra gathered with her companions. A group of mischievous spirits, each with unique characteristics, they reveled in their newfound freedom. There was Tenebris, the brooding poet, Luna, the ethereal dancer, and Zephyr, the quick-witted prankster. As night deepened, the shadows delved into the town's underbelly. They explored abandoned buildings, uncovering hidden secrets and forgotten histories. In one such ruin, a shadow named Nyx stumbled upon an ancient tome bound in black leather. The cover was adorned with strange symbols that seemed to pulse with a life of their own. Intrigued, Nyx opened the book, releasing a whispered incantation into the air. The words awakened a dark energy that resonated through the town's shadows. A collective shiver ran down their spines as they realized the tome was imbuing them with a newfound power. With this power, the shadows began to reshape Tenebris. They crafted intricate illusions, weaving a tapestry of light and darkness that danced across the sky. The townsfolk, oblivious to the shadows' nocturnal exploits, marveled at the spectacle. However, not all shadows shared Nyx's enthusiasm for their newfound abilities. A lone figure named Karos harbored a deep-seated resentment towards his fellow shadows. He resented their carefree nature and the attention they received from the townsfolk. As the days passed, Karos grew increasingly isolated. His anger simmered just below the surface, waiting to boil over into chaos. The other shadows sensed his unease but were powerless to stop him. They knew that confronting Karos would be like playing with fire, a risk they were not willing to take. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Tenebris witnessed a dramatic confrontation. Karos, fueled by rage and desperation, set out to destroy the very fabric of their world. He sought to snuff out the luminescent orbs that illuminated the town's central square. As he approached the square, Umbra and her companions confronted him. They stood firm, refusing to yield to his anger. In a burst of defiance, Karos unleashed a maelstrom of darkness upon them. The other shadows recoiled, overwhelmed by the ferocity of his attack. Yet instead of shattering beneath the onslaught, the collective power of the shadows began to push back. Tenebris itself seemed to awaken, channeling the town's energy into a force field that repelled Karos' malevolent intentions. In the end, it was Umbra who intervened, speaking words of wisdom and compassion to calm the tempest within Karos. His rage dissipated, replaced by a glimmer of understanding and acceptance. The other shadows welcomed him back, their bond strengthened by the shared trial. From that day forward, Tenebris flourished under the guidance of its shadowy guardians. They worked tirelessly to maintain balance within the town's ecosystem, ensuring harmony between light and darkness. As dusk fell each evening, the townsfolk would gaze upon the shimmering spectacle above, unaware of the intricate dance unfolding beneath their feet. And so, Tenebris remained a place where shadows came alive at sunset, weaving an eternal tapestry of mystery and enchantment.